Hey guys, it's November 9th, so I guess that makes today 6 weeks. Now I'm starting my 7th week on testosterone. I did my own shot today at home. This is my 4th shot, I guess. I did one in the doctor's office that the nurse just did. Then I did the two that I did myself, the doctor's office. Um, and then this one. So I'm on weekly injections now. I go back to the doctor 3 weeks when I'll do another set of labs, and hopefully then she'll move me up to another level for the next shot. So I won't do my shot the day that I go in. I'm supposed to go in the day of my shot and then do it when I get home or whatever. Um, so anyway, I guess it was exciting that I was able to do it today. Zoe watched me. She got a little freaked out by the needle. It was actually really funny because I was in the bathroom and I was doing the whole thing because I felt like crap this morning when I got up. I'd felt like crap yesterday too. So I didn't go to work. So I was going to wait till later on and do it tonight, but instead I ended up doing it in the morning, and I was like, do you want to watch? Because we were already late bringing her to school, so I figured she could watch before if she wanted to. I mean, I was not like, hey, come watch, but she had expressed an interest in it, so I asked her if she wanted to, or if she wanted me to do it when I got back. It's like I can do it now before I bring you to school, or I can do it when I get home. And that's totally up to you. You don't have to watch. You can if you want. You can watch next time. You don't ever have to watch if you don't want to. But she wanted to, so she I went through the whole thing because I wasn't sure if I wanted her in there, and she wasn't really interested in what I was doing to start it off with, so I just kind of went through my little thing. I told her what I was doing, and then when I pulled the needle out to get the testosterone out of the vial, I push in the air, and I pull it back out, and she was like, that needle is really big. And she climbed into the bathtub and hid behind the shower curtain and peeked around the corner. She was like, what's that? What's that? What are you doing with that one? And started asking me questions that were actually kind of funny and made it like easier to do the shot, I guess. I asked her if she wanted to count for me before I just put it in my leg, and she was like, no, no, I don't. But she couldn't stop watching. She was watching right around the shower curtain. It was really funny. Um, so I don't really know that I have much in the way of obvious or like things I've noticed as far as changes go. I have a lot of hair on my upper leg. Wyatt and I were looking at our leg hair this weekend when we were hanging out. Sounds so gay. um, but I noticed I definitely have more hair on like the side of my leg. Oh my gosh, sorry. Hmm. I have more hair on the side of my leg, like right by my knee, coming up onto my thigh. So it's kind of strange. But because I never had hair there before, like it always stopped at my knee, and then like back in the day when I would shave my legs, I only really had to shave the bottom part of my legs, and like sometimes just go over it like real quick on the top, because I'd be like, there's light blonde hairs there. Um, I was serious business about that. Um, I guess, obviously my voice hasn't changed in the last week, at least not in a noticeable amount. I know it's definitely changed from the beginning, because I was listening to the first video and then the last one that I did, and I was amazed the difference. Like, I was trying to blow it off like, oh, it's just a cold. It's just people don't even know. There's no way anybody could notice, but I feel like anybody who doesn't talk to me regularly and isn't watching these would probably notice if I was talking to them. Um, I know my mom has to notice. She only talks to me like maybe once a week. So I feel like after talking to me my entire life, she should notice that my voice sounds different. Zoe hasn't expressed any anything about noticing that my voice has changed, but she talks to me every day except for like, you know, every other weekend or so when she goes to my mom's house. So I don't think she would notice. One thing I do think is really interesting, that it doesn't have anything specifically to do with physical transition, and the actual like effects of hormones on my body and the way it looks, is that I keep getting gayer. And while I am really attracted to other trans men, and I like that relating back and forth, I totally would go for a gay man if a gay man was interested in me. The only problem is, looking as I do right now, I feel like a lot of gay men would not take me seriously because, and they might not even be attracted to me at this point, because while my presentation is masculine, it's still like I look female enough that it would potentially be unattractive to them, and I don't fault anyone for that. Um, the thing that grosses me out, however, is like on OkCupid, for instance, I got this really disgusting, sketchy message from this straight man who wanted to proposition me, and it was disgusting. Because first of all, if you're straight and you're into me, there's an issue. Unless you're a woman, if you're straight and you're into me, there's an issue, because I'm not a girl. Also of note, I went out dancing. Well, I went out dancing 2 nights this past weekend, and on Saturday night, I was out with Wyatt and a couple other people, um, and this group of what I'm assuming is lesbians would not leave me alone, specifically this one girl, and I feel as though my presentation is not lesbian. I mean, she may have thought that I was trans and interested in women, but I don't know. She never even asked me what my name was, but she would not leave me alone. Um, it was really awkward, and I think Wyatt was entertained by it. I wasn't drinking, so I was not entertained by it. I was just trying to dance, and she would not leave me alone. She tried to put this, like, terrible culturally appropriating headdress thing on me that I, like, laughingly was like, ha ha ha, okay, that's on there for a minute. Let me just take this off. It was a, Native American headdress. It was ridiculous. It was like rainbow colored feather things that were. She thought it was hilarious, and I was like, seriously trying to be nice. Like, people don't understand. I really genuinely try to be nice a lot of the time, and I put up with a lot of shit. It's just that when I can't put up with the shit anymore, it's a big deal, and I have a tendency to tell people off. She didn't seem like, I didn't want, first of all, I was not interested in giving her a lesson on why what she was doing was not appropriate, because it was a very small space, and I was there to have a good time. I felt kind of bad after actually, because I felt like I should have said something about how, like, that was not appropriate, but mostly I just wanted her to go away. Um, I really have no idea what she viewed me as. She did find, I think, Wyatt's profile on OkCupid after, and may have figured out that we are not lesbians. I don't really understand why lesbians are all of a sudden, like, whoa, interested in me. I don't know if I've reached that, like, that point of androgyny at this point, that they must like or something. I feel really terrible saying they, like they're all like the same. But I wonder if there are several lesbians who like that androgynous thing, or maybe they think I'm butch, because I'm really not. Like, there are certain things that I do that I guess could be misconstrued as butch, but I was never very good at butch. Actually, also, because I'm so fabulous, I actually have my thumbnail painted. You see that's green? Both of them are green right now. Just kind of did that on a whim. And Wyatt told me I should paint all of them, but my fingernails actually aren't long enough, so it wouldn't really matter. Kind of embracing the idea of um, male femininity and flamey little gay boy. I kind of like that idea. I always used to joke when I was younger that I was really just a gay man trapped in a woman's body, and then I felt like it would fit much better with gay male culture than the world of lesbians. Never was quite comfortable um, being related to as a lesbian. Shocking, I know, shocking. Um, but anyway, I I don't know. My emotions are also really weird right now too. Um, like, things that would really bother me before are kind of just whatever. I'd be interested to see this week if there's a change in that also, if that becomes more of a significant thing. I tend to sound like I'm not enthusiastic about things much more often. I mean, like, my tone seems to be a monotone a lot of the time, and I don't know if that's just because I've gotten used to talking like that, or that my voice is changing, or that I just sound less enthusiastic about things in general. But I guess it is what it is. So I guess I'll make another video in a week. I don't know if I'll continue to make weekly videos, but I'd also like to make an injection video in a couple weeks just because, and that'll probably totally be public on YouTube. I'm trying to decide whether or not YouTube is someplace I'm comfortable having these videos. Um, I don't anticipate that anybody sketchy would really be able to find me unless I put my name and like identifying, information on there beyond my first name, really. So I guess that's it. I'll see you guys again in a week. Bye.